Hey, everybody. Welcome to this broadcast. Thank you so much for joining. I am super excited to introduce to you Autumn Dawson, who is just such an amazing person. She offers so much to me personally, as well as to so many others out there. And Autumn is a health coach, and I wanted to invite her on here today to talk a little bit about the importance of your physical health and how that pertains to your overall health in your mind, health in your spirit, and health in your finances, health in your family, your community, your other relationships. So I'm so excited to have you on, Autumn. Thank you so much for joining. Can you tell me a little bit about your personal journey and how you ended up being a health coach?
Absolutely. And thank you so much for having me today. It's an honor to be here with you and really excited. As we've seen your health transform the last couple of weeks, it's been amazing to work with you and be a part of your journey. And so actually I would say about a year ago, my husband and I began health coaching. It actually started whenever he had a surgery. He had a hernia surgery, and after the surgery, he just didn't quite recover like we were hoping for him to. So any extra weight that he carried in his physical body, it just began to irritate him. And so he was looking for a way to lose some weight, and he couldn't obviously work out because he was recovering from surgery. So he was looking to something nutritionally that he could do in order to get a little bit of weight off and hopefully recover a little bit better. And so Optavia, our program, came into our lives at this point. Our coach had actually lost 76 pounds. And what I really liked about that is he didn't just lose it, he kept it off for 3 years. It's been 4 years now. And so that really interests us because we weren't interested in some fad thing. We wanted something that would be sustainable so that he could stay healthy and continue on his journey because he has a lot to do and he didn't want to fall short of that. And so he hopped on the program and changed his nutrition, not only his nutrition, but he changed his habits. And not only did he's lost almost 50 pounds now. And he's a tall guy. He's 6'4", so he always carried weight really well. But more than that, he gained so much energy in his body. He got healthy on the inside, which produced health on the outside. And so after watching him, I thought, okay, I'm in my 40s. I've had 3 children. I'm not really sure what my metabolism is doing. I wasn't extremely overweight or anything like that, but I had a few pounds that I thought I might want to drop. But what really attracted me was the energy that he had, the mental clarity that he was having because he got healthy. And so cleaning up his diet was a big part of that. And so I jumped on the program and I lost 23 pounds, but I gained a whole lot of energy. I feel like I'm in my 20s again, which is exciting because I want to live a long time. I want to, see my kids get married and have grandchildren and great-grandchildren and not just be there, but I want to be active and present in their lives. And so that was my why. I didn't just want to go through life, but I wanted to have some control over the things that I ate and my health. And so the program really did that for our lives. And we've been doing it for about 11 months now. And so I love the sustainability of it, that not only did we lose it, but we kept it off. And it's been a great investment in our lives.
That's amazing. I love that you took something that helped you and then turned it around to help other people. I'm the founder of Ashes to Beauty Ministries, and that's exactly what the premise of it is built on as well. The things that were keeping me down, I figured out a way to turn that around to help other people and to pull them up so that they can in turn do the same for other people that they come in contact with. And this is streaming live to my Facebook and to my YouTube right now. And my YouTube viewers know that I talk a lot about the importance of your health in your body. It's impossible to have mental clarity. It's impossible to have that peace within you if you are, not sleeping well at nighttime, if you know that you are severely overweight or even just a little bit overweight, can have huge impacts on the way you view yourself, your self-esteem, and ultimately the things that you're even able to do. So as you mentioned, I started June 1st. I decided to give it a go. By the way, Autumn and Joe, her husband, they are pastors at a church, and I've been aligned with them for a few years, and they've just been amazing spiritual coaches to me. But now to be able to integrate with you guys, to have you help me with my health has been so incredible. It's enhanced all of the other aspects as well. And one of the things that I love about this process for me is that I love to run. And without trying, I was just curious about like how fast I was running. One day this week, I think it was Tuesday, so I timed it. I was running 550 miles, and I ran 4 of them. So, you do get a lot of energy without even recognizing the impact that is going to have on the things that you're able to do. So think about somebody who's able to meet other goals that they had wanted. Maybe they wanted to take a test. Maybe they wanted to, pursue education or whatever they wanted to do. Maybe just have more energy to play around with their kids in the backyard. And this program has really been able to help me with that. And I am just so grateful for that. And this is something that is really, really important, especially when you are recovering from some sort of traumatic event. You need to take control over the things that you're putting into your body, the things that you are bringing your body into, whether that's an environment, whether that's a time for rest and sleep. You have to take control over those things, because those things have incredible impact. The layers that they go out are infinite. And so this program is, well, actually, I'm going to let you tell about the components of the program, because this is why it's so successful. I want you to share that, Autumn.
Sure, I would love to. And one of the things, as a person who's always been in ministry, my heart has always been to care for people. And when we started getting healthy, guess what? Our friends and our family started asking us, what are you guys doing? And so that's how we got involved in it. We decided to pay it forward, and we became coaches ourselves. And so that's why we started helping lots of people. And it's been so much fun to see people get off of high blood pressure medications. I have a lady in her 70s who is off her high blood pressure meds, her diabetes medicine, and cholesterol medicine, all because she took control of her nutrition. And so I do want to say this too. I actually did 0 exercise in order to lose my weight, which we do know the benefits of exercise. Healthy motion is incredible, and we need that for all the endorphins that we get. But I actually didn't lose my weight that way. And so now that I feel better, that I have more energy, I do want to be more active. And so for every pound you lose 4 pounds of pressure off of your knees. And so a lot of people do want to exercise. They just don't have the energy, or their body just won't hold up to the exercise. And what I learned was about 80% of getting healthy happens in the kitchen, and 20% happens in the gym. And so you lose your weight in the kitchen and build your body in the gym. And so I love that about it. But I do want to tell you about the components of our program, because it's more than a diet. It is a lifestyle. And you get so much more than just food. You actually get a health coach. And so I'm Angel's health coach, and I have enjoyed the journey walking with her, being able to give her a structured plan so that she can get into a gentle fat burn that she needs to and begin to lose weight. And so I love that we take the guesswork out. Before I had a desire to get healthy, but I just really didn't know what to do. I thought, okay, I'm going to either have to live in the gym, or I'm going to have to just eat vegetables all the time. I just didn't have a clear path. And I do love that our program has a clear path to get you where you want to be. It's like having a vehicle to take you to your destination. And so I love that it's structured and you do know what to do. And so having that coach in your corner to motivate you, to encourage you, to guide you is so important. And so I love the support and the encouragement that I get from having a personal health coach myself and then being one as well. And the second thing is we have an incredible online community. And I love hearing the celebrations of people getting off their CPAP machines and, getting into, maybe they were over 200 pounds and they say they're now in Wonderland because they're in in the 100-pound range. And so it's really neat to see moms who maybe had their babies and just don't know how to get back to where they were, and they get their figure back first of all, but they also get the energy to be able to take care of that baby. And so that's really incredible. And so our online community is great. They encourage and motivate, and they also give some pretty great recipes too. And so I love that about our program. And the third component that you get are habits of health. And that's probably one of the greatest things that I've enjoyed, the educational component that comes with our program. And I'll show you a couple of books that come with it. One of them is called The Life Book. And this is a book for you to go through. And it's a workbook, and it deals with mindset, because mindset is a big thing. Actually, I was just telling Angel earlier that most people lose the same 10 to 15 pounds over and over again. They lose it and they gain it throughout the course of their life. And they would have lost over 200 pounds had they kept with it. But if you don't change your habits, and that all starts with mindset, then you won't be able to reshape your future. And so I love that there's an educational component. And you also get Dr. A's Habits of Health. Our program was actually designed by Dr. A. He's a critical care physician. And so he worked in the ER and in the ICU, and he put out a lot of fires. But he said, I really never helped anyone get healthy. And so his goal was to get people, to get them healthy before they made it to the ER, and put out the fire. And so I love that about the program, that there is an educational component. And the last is the fuelings. And so that's our food. And so you're going to get incredible food that has 24 vitamins and minerals. It tastes great. I love the food. And they also have a probiotic in your food. So you're going to eat 5 of our fuelings every day. And then you're going to do 1 healthy lean and green on your own. And that lean and green is kind of like your training wheels. It's what you're going to develop, a habit that you're going to develop, that these are the kind of foods that I eat. And I love that our program actually teaches you, first you get to your weight goal, and then you go on a maintenance portion of the program. And that's what I'm on now, because I'm at my weight goal. And then after maintenance, you go into optimal health. And so I love that there's a progression in our program. And so you're not dependent on, I have to stay in this structure for the rest of my life. But this structure provides me with the knowledge and the skill in order to live in optimal health.
I love that, Autumn. And I want to touch on something that you had mentioned earlier, which is your personal diet or any kind of thing like that. So I'm vegetarian. I only eat vegetables, but it was amazing that this is compatible with whatever health issues, restrictions that you may have, including people, like you said, are getting off of their medications because they're getting healthy. And so having diagnoses doesn't preclude you from getting your health back. It isn't like you have to live with those diagnoses for the rest of your life. There is help for you. There is hope for you. And this program is one of the ways that you can start learning and undoing the habits that maybe led you to having to be on medication or dependent on medication, but also get your health back quickly in terms of regaining control over your weight, sleeping better, all of that kind of stuff. So that's really good, Autumn. Thank you so much for sharing those components. And as far as moving forward, then I guess people already know that I'm a life coach on here. I'm becoming a health coach as well. And so if you're interested in learning more about the program, specifically taking back your health physically, again, mentally and financially, you can give me a call. If you want to set up a call with me, just post something in the comments, send me a private message, and we'll arrange that. And Autumn, you'll be available to do that call with me for some of these as well, right?
I absolutely will. I would love to. And, as a part of our coaching, it's incredible that we have mentorship. And so I love that you don't have to go it alone. You have people who've gone before you and made their way out of the woods, and they want to show you the path. And so I love that about our program, is that there's a layer of mentorship there to help and encourage you along your journey.
I love that too. And then one other thing that I just quickly want to mention too is that the ease of this program. I cannot tell you how simple it is. You cannot mess it up. And it's great for people who travel. So I actually started, and then on my third day, I was away from my home for a week. I was traveling for a week, and I was on a pretty busy schedule. So the fact that I was still able to continue to do the program with no issues about whether or not I was going to be able to do that when I'm on the road versus when I'm at my house. That's another thing too. Busy people, busy moms, they need something that they're still able to know that they're fueling their body with the things that it needs and taking care of themselves. They're putting themselves first in some respects, because if they're not healthy, how are they going to raise healthy children or mentor people to become healthy people? So I just love that you can do this from anywhere. It is literally too simple to mess up. And all of the components that you're talking about, you have a health coach, you have an online community. So there's tons of support to make sure that you reach your goals.
Yes, absolutely. And, just knowing that, I want to just end on this, that you get one life. You don't get a redo. You can't go back and create, those days or those moments. And so one of the things that really attracted me to this program is that, we have the opportunity to put people, back in life for 10 more years, that you don't have to just medicate your body,
Yes.
in order to survive, but you can actually, and I love that the heartbeat of our program is really to get healthy. And so the cherry on top is that you lose some weight in the process.
Yes, exactly. I love that too. Thank you, Autumn, so much for joining, for helping me, for helping me now help other people. I appreciate that so much. I cannot wait to see how many more lives we're going to transform through this. And just a reminder, again, if you're interested in learning more about the program, about specifically taking back control of your physical health, post a comment to this video if you're on YouTube, or send me a private message if you're on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll be happy to set up a call with you. Do a free health assessment as well. Awesome. Thank you so much, Autumn. We'll see you guys later.